Hi traders, we are back on track again. We've had some weeks of wonderful profits in the market, and we are here again to do a preview of what the market holds for the week, for the next week, which will take us into a new month. And as usual, we'll start with the GBP pairs, and on my screen here is the GBP USD pair. Basically, GBP has been in a downtrend with much of Brexit affecting the currency pair. But I like to look at the currency pairs from an Elliott wave perspective, look in comparing with price action, and this gives us a competitive edge in the market where we're always able to spot and take highly profitable trades in the market. Our week will run from September the 30th to the 4th of October. Normally, trading this week will be very conscious of the end of the month trading, which is for the 30th, that's a Monday, and on the 1st, that's a Tuesday. But basically, the week will start with news from New Zealand dollar, from New Zealand, strong high impact news from the New Zealand. We have also news from the GBP pairs that would, well, from the news, the news, we will have news that really impact the market this week. We have ISM on the 1st, we have non-farm on the 2nd of October, that's on Wednesday. We also have non-farm employment change, which is also high impact on Friday on the 4th. But the news is meant to drive the market. It's meant to give the market momentum and cause large moves in the market. So let's just go back and look at what we have. We'll do a top-down analysis based on price action. Here we see that GBP has closed with a very strong bearish candle for the week. 2 weeks ago, we had a doji forming at the midpoint of our Bollinger Band, and it continued, yes, now giving us a downward move. Since we're in a bearish trend already, what we expect is a small pullback because it's broken this seeming support. It broke it up upwards, formed the doji above it, and has broken it below. We expect a pullback to 1.239395 thereabout, a pullback, and will continue lower. We should continue as low as 1.2175. If we break that point, we're coming down to 1.2026 or 30. Now let's just zoom in. Zooming in, what do we have? We have a small body candle on the daily, has formed on the daily, telling us there's a bit of loss of momentum around here, which we can look for ways to have a pullback upwards and continue downwards. a pullback upward. Let's still zoom in. Looking at 4 hours, we have a double bottom formed on 4 hours, and basically, what do we expect? Double bottom tells us is a bit of a stalling in the trend and downward trend. We might see a small pullback upwards to this area 2350 or 60 before we continue lower. But be that as it may, let's look at where we place our action, take our action from, yeah, which should be our action point. At this point, we either place a sell stop below the low, that's around 1.2270, that's the low. So 10 pips below the low will be about 1.2260. Yeah, we can take it 10 to 15 pips sell stop below it at 1.2260 or 1.2255 and continue selling downwards. Or we place a buy stop above this candle. The high there is 1.22950. We place a buy stop around 10 pips or 10 to 15 pips buy stop excuse me, above it at 1.2305 or 1.2310, and we're going to buy up. Once market triggers it, our TP take profit will be around 1.2350 before we continue lower. That's the two areas we look at entering the market. We're looking at entering the market at a sell stop of 1.2255 below the low of Friday, our low of Friday, to continue lower or continue upwards. So basically, we're looking forward to a buy since we have a double bottom here formed. One is it's at the lower end of the Bollinger Band. We have a pitchfork forming a resistance around there. It's very close to the support. And having formed the double bottom at a support, we likely will see that move upward to 1.2350. After which, if except it breaks and closes above this high at 1.23808, then we can look for bullish moves up above there. But here we're just looking for the move above here to take us to 1.2360. That will be our movement for the beginning of the week. We expect a continuation downwards based on what we have on the weekly time frame. A small pullback, which we are envisaging to take around 1.23, 1.2350, and will continue lower. Now, using an Elliott wave perspective, let's use our fibs to get a range. Let's see where, oh, wonderful. Where we hope to, it's also a 0.382 retracement. The area we're looking forward to get to as our pullback is a 0.382 retracement of the move. Yes, let's draw our fibs correctly. Let's align it correctly. So to be at 0.382, that's where it should be at 236260 area. That will be the 0.382 retracement of this move before we continue lower. That will be that for GBP USD. Let's look at other GBP pairs, GBP JPY. Now, let's do a top-down analysis quickly. We also saw we can see GBP a doji formed at the midpoint of the Bollinger Band, hit support, resistance at 1.135.667, and the week we are just closing has taken us down to close at 132.619. So based on that, what we expect, we're still in a downward trend. We expect a small retracement upwards and continuation downwards to take us down to 130.80. 130.8. That's the next key level. 130.779. Yeah, that's what I have here. So let's spot what we do with it. Here can be our action point. Already we have on a daily a a candle whose body looks like the smallest for the week, telling us momentum downward is waning, and so we might see that pull back up before we continue selling. Let's still zoom in to see if we can take any move above that point. Yeah, we're looking at the 4 hourly now. What we'll do here, price is literally looking steep. We could see a buy that can take us 133.28. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, but to be on the safe side, what do we do? We'll just wait for a break below this low and continue lower. The low here is at 132.320. So what we do is we place a 10 pips sell stop below 132.320, which will be around 133.22, or let's say 133.20, an even number, and we continue selling down to 130.779. That will be our action point for GBJPY for the week. DPP CHF. Now what do we have here? Let's look at the weekly quickly. Also the same movement. We've seen an inverted hammer at a key level. We've seen something that looks more like, now we can call it a bearish engulfing candle forming from the week that just closed. So we expect a small retracement upwards and we'll continue downwards. So what we do, we go to the daily, take a look at it. What we have on daily what we'll do is to place, let's look at the 4 hourly. Okay. Excuse me. Well, what we'll do here is to place let's go from the daily. We'll place a sell stop, a 15 pips sell stop below this low. The low is at 1.21680. So we'll place our sell stop at 1.21500 at the quarter mark, and we would sell down to the next key level, which is at 1.2029. 1.2029. Next key level, 1.20 spread, so you can also keep profits at 1.2035 for the break and close below it, GBP AUD. What we have here is a strong bearish candle, which we can call it an engulfing. It really doesn't engulf the previous week's candle, but it's a very bearish candle. And looking at it from where it is coming down from, expect a small pullback to 1.8280 area, and will continue lower to the next key level, which is 1.8040. 1.8040 on the weekly. Let's look at what, just zoom in to see what we can do from the daily. From the daily, we will expect our retracement should be around to get to 1.8206. Price here is at 1.81584. So we expect a pullback to 1.8200 or 8206, and we look to sell from there because the candle is also a strongly bearish one. Let's look at on 4 hours. We have a triple bottom. On 1 hour, sorry, we have a triple bottom. So we'll look forward to. Although this is the first from the 1 hour, this is the first close below the support at 1.8165. So basically, if you want to look forward to hitting, we can also place a sell stop below this. Still zooming in, let's get a big picture. Could still set a sell stop below the low and continue lower. But since we have something that looks like we have a, a piercing pattern here on 4 hours, and we had again another low around here, we've tested and retested, we could still set a sell stop and go downwards. But I expect this slight retracement upwards to the 1.8200 area before we continue downwards. That's what I expect. Retracement upwards, but our movement is downwards. So wait for that pullback and continue. So we can place a sell stop at 1.8155. Sorry, no, the low there is 1.8155. So we place it a 15 pip sell stop at 1.8140 and hit 8140 to hit 1.8040. That's about 100 pips lower. Let's look at GBP New Zealand dollar. Excuse me. Let's do top down analysis quickly. Yeah, we have excuse me, something similar to what we have in GBP AUD. We expect a small retracement upwards and will continue lower. From where we are, this can form a good key level for us. Let me quickly indicate this. This can form a key level around here. We also have one around here on the weekly. Weeks got into recently. Excuse me. So from what we have here, we expect is a retracement a retracement to something about 1.9700 before we continue lower. Yeah, that's a place where prices have hit and stalled. So let's quickly go to daily. Daily also has a small body candle on daily. So what we expect is a pullback upward before we continue lower. But we're going to continue lower down to 1.9335. 9335. Let's look at it on 4 hours. We have a triple bottom on 4 hours too. Let's see. So we can still just place our sell stop below it and continue downwards. But it's very likely we're going to have a retracement upwards before we continue lower. Just a small retracement upwards and we'll continue lower. So we just do a sell stop below this bottom, this triple bottom here. The lowest here we have is about 1.95, excuse me, 1.9500, and our sell stop will be around 1.9485, and our target will be 1.9335, and we give room for spread to get down there. Let's look at GBP card. That's our last pair for GBP pairs. Looking at it from the top-down analysis, the weekly has closed as an engulfing candle to this one. So we expect a pullback to broken support around 1.63292. Sorry about that. 1.63292 before we continue lower. And we could go as low as the next port of call really it should be 1.60263, but I think price might stall for the week around 1.6175. Depends on how deep our retracement is. Let's look at the monthly too, because okay, monthly most likely is going to close bearish. Depends on how the day pans out. If we're expecting a new monthly candle in about 3 days into next week, by Tuesday will be in the next month. So most likely we're going to see already we have a seeming inverted hammer being formed at this level on monthly. So it means we might see a test of 1.600 level. Let's go to weekly. Let's go down to and zoom in. Let's zoom in. Now, what do we do while we're waiting for this retracement to come up here? We can place a sell stop below this at 1.6240 and aim for the next level at 1.6026. 1.6026. That'll be our next port of call. Price has broken through this area and closed below it. So we're expecting a retracement to it and downwards. That will be that for GBP card. So you can place a sell stop below this, wait for the price to retrace, or while price retraces here, if we ought to expect a double top around here or any reversal candle around this point, and we'll continue selling. Let's look at gold. For gold, what do we have on the weekly? For weekly, we have a bearish candle formed for the week that just ended. Something that looks like a piercing candle. Sorry, a dark cloud cover. Sorry, that's the opposite of a piercing. When it's happening as after an uptrend, it's a dark cloud cover. So let's look at it on the daily. What do we have on the daily? We have a somewhat bearish engulfing the candle, the body of the candle of the week before last week. That's 2 weeks ago. So what we expect is a retracement to the low, about the low of the candle, as around 1.500. We might see a retracement that go up to 1.500 and will continue downward. Will of course continue downwards to 1.1483. 1483 looks like, or maybe below it, but I believe we very strongly we could go below it. Let's rearrange our pitchfork. Good. What I have in this on this pitchfork, let me remove this. On the pitchfork, what we have here, yeah, we'll see a small retracement and will come down lower. If we break through this, I think our next port of call, excuse me, might be around. Let's me arrange this properly. No, no. At this point, what might happen? Okay, what I have here, we have a retracement towards, so we could see prices hit 1.4, sorry, 1.4, sorry, 1.475. Prices could come as low as 1.475, because with what I have here, it will continue to just have a small retracement upward, and we're going to continue downwards, because this week will always be filled. It's already bearish already. Once we feel this week and close below it, we'll head down to, which will be about the lower end of the Bollinger Band. So that's what I look for to get, because we've broken the Bollinger Band here, retraced it, we didn't break above it, we didn't break and close above it, so we continue downwards. So we're going to continue to the end of the Bollinger Band around 1.1473. Okay, that would be that for gold. When we get there, I think we might have to stall a bit and maybe go upwards a bit, but for now, that's where I can see price hitting decisively. Now, let's quickly look at the USD pairs, USD card. What do we have here? Top-down analysis. Yeah, we broke this trend line, close below it. Let me remove it. From what we have here, we might break below this. We might break below this. We can put a sell stop below this and aim for this low around 13165. The low here is 13214. So you can place a stop at 132 and aim for 13. No, we could even go as low as 13125. Let's zoom in to see if such opportunity exists. Yes, we can place our sell stop below the low. Yes, exactly below the low. And let me use uh, let's get wait, let's use this. Let's use this. All right, around here. So using Fibonacci, let me see. Yeah, at this point we could hit 131.01. 131. Place a stealth stop below this and aim for 1310 or 13101 at this point. Yeah, whatever price does, if it closes up below this low at 131, if it closes below 131, 1.3124, we'll look for a retracement to this and continue lower to 1.2988. But what I see here, action point can we just place a sell stop below Friday's low at one, which is at one, the low is at 1.3214. Place a sell stop at 1.3200 and aim for 1.3105, 1.3110, giving room for spread for the as and watch as price unfolds. We'll give updates as the week unfolds. Let me look at USD JPY. USD JPY, what do we have here? Looking at it from weekly, what do we have? We have a close above the Bollinger, the midpoint of the Bollinger Band. Price attempted this, still closes as an inverted hammer. But I think price wants to retest this high here. I think there's still more resistance there. But from what we have here, what do we expect? We could see price closing above or closing at this point or just a little bit above it. We get there and maybe sell a bit too. Let's zoom in, get a clearer picture. Yeah, that's what price seems to want to do here. It wants to retest the highs at 108.462. The high is at 108.181. Mm, somehow we seem not to have enough room to do much here. We seem not to have enough room to do much here, but based on earlier perspective, I see price getting to 108.75 for wave 5 here and come back to test this. Excuse me. So if we want to enter, just place a sell stop, a buy stop, sorry, a temporary buy stop above this and aim for the top of the Bollinger Band at 108.75 or 73. The temporary buy stop we are at 108.28 or 108.30. Look at the 40 pips. Once it closes above this or test this, we expect it to return back to this point. So either here, 5.3, or where it started from here. We'll give updates as the week unfolds. Let's look at Euro USD. Is the Uh, for the week, what do we have? Strong bearish. Let's move this. We have a strong bearish, but although it's still at a key level, although from what we have, look what it we have here, we might see a break of this lower, but we'll first of all see the test of this before we break lower. Obviously, a will retest. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, daily we have a railroad track at the lower end of the Bollinger Band telling us reversal is imminent. Now reversal looks like taking us to the midpoint, I believe. Should take us. Let's use fibs also to get, yeah, we can see a move that will take us to 1.1008. The high of Friday's close was around 1.0958. We could place a 10 pips buy stop above it at 1.0968 or 1.0970 and aim for 1.1005, giving room for spread. And at this point, we wait to see reversal candle around here and we'll continue lower. Except at this point, except price, when we get to this point, except price loses above this high at 1.1109, that's when we look forward to going higher. But from what we have here, I expect our retracement to get to 1.1008 or 1.1032 or 1.1061. So we look forward to reversals around these areas. If it closes above, we look towards hitting here. If it closes above, we look towards hitting the next point at 1.01061 before we think of going lower. That's for Euro USD. And last pair for today will be Euro JPY. From the weekly, what do we have? We have bearish candle that's tested the low and closed a little bit at the midpoint of the candle. And from what it looks like, I believe this week will be filled, so we'll still see more bearish movements. Let's look at what it is on the daily. All right, we're looking at the weekly, the daily. Daily as close as a bullish engulfing, but doesn't really give us any room to do any maneuvering except we place a buy stop above the high at 118. The buy stop, the high is at 118.473, so a buy stop above which should be 10 pips or 15 pips. Let's say 10 pips at 118.60 above this high. So we're looking towards a buy stop. I expect price to challenge the highs at 119.50. We'll place a buy stop above this high 118 point at 118.60. We'll move 90 pips movement 119.50. Price challenge the highs, or we place a sell stop below this. Let's just look at the 4 hourly. Okay, looking at even 4 hours, we might see when price market opens, we might see a retest of the lows, and we might continue selling. It's still possible to see continue selling from this point. So, like I said, so what you're looking for is a break of the low, lower, or a break of this high will go higher. So it's just to place your we can safely place our buy stops above this. The high at 118. Let's take the one for Friday's high, 118.473. So place a 10 pips buy stop above it, approximately 10 pips around 118.60, looking towards to go higher, or place a 10 pips sell stop below this to check to test the low at 115, or let's say 116.00. The low there is around 117.449, so we can place a sell stop at 117.30. That's close to about 15 pips, and we'll go towards 116.00. So that will be that. So I hope this helps, and we'll be able to make good profits in the market from the week ahead. Wishing you all safe pips. Have a great day.